Hi, what are you doing, you two? You want to come out? No, you gotta stay in. It's too rainy out here. Hey, how's it going, y'all? I'm just out here on, I think it's the 7th or 8th of February. Sorry, just thinking about my boat motor a little bit here. I'm trying to multitask, which I'm not that good at. Kind of old school type character. Anyway, I got little guy out here. He's really liking it. He's starting to get more and more used to it. I mean, he doesn't like being cold, so I picked a day that hopefully, I mean, he's already panting, so he's good. He's got his little life jacket on. He's quite warm. I think he's black, so he's soaking up the sunshine. And I got some water for him, some chicken. He's gonna be having a good time out here. This is actually quite something. The water quality, I noticed. I'll try to get a spot where you can see down into the water, but we got 20-30 feet of visibility this time of year, which is really cool. And the mountains, of course, like you got all this, and not only that, this marina here is so kind, so nice, and just, I don't know, it's just an all-around really good experience so far, which is really nice because I've had other experiences at marinas before that weren't exactly so nice. So I'm just trying to give you a little bit of a overall view here. I mean, the mountains have just got a fresh dusting on them. I'm gonna try and go over here and do a little bit of fishing. I'd like to stay in the sunshine and sort of drop my rod and see what I can grab, maybe get something for dinner. Anyway, I'll check back in a little bit. So yeah, that's pretty much it here on the water. Tried to do this many times over the last few years, and I honestly tell you, it takes a lot of work to get the boat, and then, you know, you got to go through the whole docking procedures yourself just to see, and so you get used to it and see all the things that you vitally need to know when you launch a boat. So I could sit here and tell you all about it, but you really have, it's one of those things you have to learn yourself. Hey folks, it's me again. No. I sort of got my fishing set up here for the most part. It looks pretty good. I got, well, I'll show you here. Got this tackle box. It's pretty weak actually. I haven't actually broke into it for probably over a year. But I'm just going to be adding a whole bunch of weights to the bottom of this. Suppose you could got a lure, or is that feather lure or something? But anyway, so we're going to be jigging with this, and I've got a scented worm on the end of that. And I can bob that along the bottom and see what grabs on my bait, basically. The seagulls are around still. hanging around looking for something or other. Guess it was a bad idea to chuck him a couple pieces of that chicken that I had. And Davidson didn't. I mean, I don't want to give him the bones and stuff like that, so I'm chucking it in the water, and of course he grabs it. So I stopped doing that right away. So don't want them to get a bone in their gut, but even still they could probably digest it pretty quickly. I don't know, but it's not worth the risk, right? Respect wildlife. That's huge. So anyways, here we are. And what a day. Davidson, he's good. I mean, he's solid, if anybody's wondering. I've got him sort of, locked in. He's soaking up the heat, which is nice, which he loves to do. And I got him on my down jacket, and I got a thermarest under that, and life jacket under that, so it's this insulation for days under the little guy. And he was really, he seems really at home with it. I've seen dogs adapt to a lot of things, but I think the main thing is to just show them that it is not really that big of a deal, and as long as you do everything right, and then you're pretty much looking at having a good time on the water, a safe time on a Zodiac. It's very solid, so he's not feeling that movement as much as when I used to have my Chihuahua on the kayak, walking back and forth, front to back, bow to stern. It was amazing. I do have film of it, but I have to track it down. It is sweet. I'm looking to doing that. Yeah, so we'll talk back in a few minutes. I'm just gonna put the rod now. Well, I suppose I'll show you when I got it all loaded up, and actually, nah, you get the idea. I'm just gonna check back when I got a fish. It's even better. I don't have to bother with the filming procedures. It's too nice for that. No, I like filming. Anyway, talk to you later. Bye. Trip, ominously, I suppose, but not in a bad ominous. I guess that's the wrong word. Consistent flow would probably be better. Yes, this is really a beautiful day out here. Probably gonna pack it in about 3. That gives me a good hour of daylight to kind of play around with. See, so I still have, it's not even close to 2 yet. I think I'll blast around a little bit and try to find another little spot that looks like it might be a little bit better for fishing. I'm probably in about close to 300 feet of water here. So I'm gonna go in a little bit and see if that helps. Oh, that's cool. There's a little boat going by there. It's like the cool kind of boat. I like those, sort of like a outfitter boat, I guess you could say. Bunch of kayaks on there and stuff, taking people on trips and whatnot. It's pretty cool to see. There's a fair bit of boat activity out here for early February, and it's just, I'm glad that I decided to just do it, because there's a 50% aside. I have the boat loaded up, but there's still that apprehension that everybody has, I suppose. But sometimes you just got to put it aside and know that when you get here, it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be great, and it's been everything like that. I'm pretty stoked that I came out here. A pretty good little fire going on, Bowen. I guess they're doing a big burn over there. Oh wow, here comes a pretty good wake. Okay, let's test this one here. Hitting us from the side. Here we go, Davidson. Oh wow, interesting. So that's what the Zodiac does. Just kind of floats on the top. It sort of absorbs it. It just sort of, I don't know. Yeah, absorbs it is the only word I can really think. That was really cool, because that was a pretty good little bit of wake there. It was like 2, 3, 4 feet coming on like right now, and so that was cool. That's why I got the Zodiac, to be out here. To be honest, is tried to find a stable craft, and this is the most stable craft I guess I could find. Cause you know. Hello. Back on the water again. Looks like oh look, it's snowing over there. I don't know if you can see that, but wow. The weather's getting a little chilly. It's getting a little more extreme every moment out here. And the way this behind that, in the valley, just behind this mountain in the foreground here, I can see snow being pulled right down from out of the cloud and dispensed on those peaks over there. I wish I had a better camera. I'm going to be working on that very soon. Just trying to do some more tree jobs and do some more hedges and some more landscaping, and do more yard beautification. And that's sort of how I make my money. And you know, I try to do my part to keep a lot of trees and talk a lot of people out of working around the option of taking them down. You know, I take them down nonetheless, just as I like it. I'm not going to sit here and lie, you know, but the end game is, you know, more trees better, of course. So look at this though. This is crazy. That's a whole nother schmelkot, but look at that. That is Scooter Bang. That is the sun that we haven't seen for a while. So it's pretty cool. I mean, it has rained so much. I don't think that my the rain gear in my side cabinets, all my ropes, all my climbing gear, all my rigging gear, everything has got to the point where it's so permeated with water, I just couldn't really use it anymore realistically, so I had to put it in the dry room there at my dad's place and dried it all out. And wow, it's been I haven't done that in, I don't know, it's been a while, a year or so, since the last really hard rain stretch that we had. But anyways, I figured I'd just put the rod in the water again, show you guys the rig that I got set up here. It's just a bunch of weights, and this thing, I don't even think they can see it down there, but I don't know, we'll try it again. Didn't have a lot of luck with it. I don't know if it just looks weird. Weird is good though when you're fishing, right? Oh man. So it's kind of hard. Just gonna flip that. So I'm just letting it sink to the bottom. Just letting it go. And once this line stops here, then I know it's on the bottom. And then I reel it up 5 or 6 feet and start doing some jigging. It just keeps going and going. It's very deep around here. I'm not really fishing to catch anything. I'm just, I don't know, something to do out here. I know I'm on the bottom, so now we're gonna reel it up a little bit and see how that goes. Just a little bit this time. I've been reeling it up too much. I just gotta basically leave it on the bottom if I get a snag. Sorry about that. If I get a snag, too bad. I mean, that's what these mountains are all about, snags. As you can see right there, it's a snag or two, and that's where all the snow will collect from time to time. Oh, look at that. That's you know, it's so worth. Oh my goodness. I mean, this is crazy. This is one of the best days I've ever had on the water. Freaky thing is, it's just Davidson and I. But you know, I was reluctant to come just because you really want to share it with someone. So Derek didn't want to come. Well, he did, but I don't know, something told me, to be honest, something told me just to make it happen myself, and me and Davidson, and make it a solo Zodiac trip. And he's cool with it, right, Davidson? Oh, good boy. Say hi to the camera and everybody. Oh, good boy. He's got his pause board on, and I had to unbuckle it because he ate quite a bit, so I unbuckled one buckle, you know. So I gotta buckle that back up before we start getting underway here, in case he falls in the water. But it's still got the Velcro, double Velcro. So yeah, this is great. It was great out here. All those tough days, just playing in the rain over and over. I mean, they were good days, they were rainy days. It was a lot of play. We try to have fun at work, but it only goes so far. Oh yeah, look at these ripples coming on. Nice. Isn't that cool? Oh wow. That is sick. And over there, you got snow falling for real. You can see it. Oh god, I wish I had a better camera. Oh, holy shnikes. A storm is coming. Oh my god. Okay, so we're gonna actually have to get out of here now. Crazy. That happened quick. Look at that. Look at that storm coming, man. Right on the other side of the island there. Uh-oh. No big panic, but get out of here a little bit. Okay, you know that storm I was telling you about? Well, here it is. It went from pretty much sunshine and lollipops to, holy smokes, there's hail coming down. I don't know if you can see it on the water here. This is getting like, I think it's a mixture between hail and snow. So it is right interesting. It's unreal. This is so cool. The weather changed like so mountain style. So the dock's right there. We're just skirting around the dock. It's been an amazing time out here. Amazing time. Just watching this storm come in, witnessing this and being out here is quite something. I don't know. This is really one of the most amazing times out here. It's like there's a battle between the sun is coming here from the south, and then from the north you got this is coming, you know. And then here I am in the middle, cruising around in my Zodiac. It's amazing, it really is. It's so cool. And here it comes, like you can see it coming. And I don't want to be out here when it gets, I mean, it's already getting a little ominous to be out here. I don't see any electrical activity, which is really good. chill out here for a second. See what happens, because it's just, oh, I want to go in. I mean, it's basically snowing here. But I'm just monitoring my big guy here. He seems to be pretty cool with everything so far. And we're about 15 minutes off our mark anyway. So, I don't know. We'll just bomb around here for another couple minutes. Get some footage. Little guy, bundle him up more in the down jacket like this. Come here, little buggy. Little buggy. So here we are. Still munching on that Safeway chicken. Delicious. Just keeps on giving. So it looks like the storm is sort of almost subsided, which was really surprising because it looked like it had a lot of something behind it. So we're gonna go for a little cruise here, one of the last final little zipperoos here. So I thought I got little guy all bundled up here in my down. He's super happy now. So it's gonna take a little yonder along here, look over at this island, and keep an eye out. There has been a couple of deadheads. There's one bad one that's lurking just under the surface that I saw. Big log, big cedar log. So we'll just keep our eye out open and have a little good time. A little zipperoo sesh. Be some kind of debris field here a little bit. Have to cut her back. Slow down a wee bit here. Little trail caught Vixie. What do you think, Davidson? Good time? He's just waiting for me to catch a fish is what he wants. His favorite thing, or eating prawns right out of the trap. Just checking out everything, making sure everything looks good. You don't want to take too much. You always want to be conscious of how much water you're taking in. Seems like a no-brainer, but that's one of the things I had to relearn when I started getting back out on the water here. And it's pretty nice. Very, very minimal amount of water coming in here. Very minimal. Looks like it's still floating at the same level. Looks good. So anyway, that's a lot of footage. I'll talk. Bouncy, bouncy. In the Zodiac again. The sun is subjective. It wants to shine there. It doesn't feel like shining right there. And that's okay. That the sun, the weather really does what it wants around here. From quarter mile to half mile to even less sometimes. See, you got sunshine, beautiful. And it's been hit and miss, like I said, all day. But this is, I can follow the sun. I can, we're on the water, so I can rip around. It kind of gives me something to do. Follow the sun. Follow the wildlife. They seem to know what's going on too. They really enjoy kicking it in the sunshine. It's actually kind of cold. I think it's -1 right now or something like that. With the wind chill, it's probably maybe a little colder. Certainly colder up there in the valley. The more you get up towards the glaciers and stuff, it starts to get colder quick. Yeah. Davidson's all bundled up in my down jacket. Basically sleeping now. He's so comfy with it. Really come a long way. He loves it. He loves it. I keep rewarding him with goodness. Lots of treats. What do you think, Davidson? Yeah. Alright, okay. He's pretty much ready to go back to I like to stay close to the dog for little guy. No. We'll be doing some more adventurous trips, if you will. Just kind of just testing the Zodiac out, seeing how stable it is, how it seems to perform, how the motor performs, and everything looks to be just sort of like a troubleshooting session. And then we're going to be doing loading up all the gear, all the climbing gear, all the tree climbing gear, and all the chainsaws, everything, turfer jacks, you name it. And we're going to be going up from island to island, doing some pretty awesome tree work. So it should be pretty cool. We're going to blast around and have some fun with it as well. So catch you on the flip side. Same day. It's kind of a spot where you have to keep your eye on the rocks here. Definitely. You don't want to get complacent, that's for sure. Which is my specialty. No, just kidding. So I got my line. Just paying out more line. I think at this point it's definitely dragging on the ground, so I'm gonna just take in more line. Okay, that's better. And that'll actually, the line will actually kind of keep us on course a little bit, because I mean we're in such a light craft, so we're just gonna keep trying that out and see how it works. Beautiful spot here. I mean, it's amazing. Davidson is really happy as usual. How you doing, big guy? You want some more chicken, or you ready to have a nap? He hasn't had a nap yet, which would remind, that sort of says, oh, he must be super, super comfy, ready to have a nap. So he hasn't done that yet, but he will. Each time he's going to get more and more comfortable and trust the boat more and more, just like I do. I keep looking in the back, okay, is there any water coming in? How does it look? Is it still firm? So, I'm looking at a lot of things like that. Constantly checking it, as you should, on the water. And making sure, where you are, proximity to everybody else. And that's pretty much that. We'll see what I'm gonna do. A little bit of fishing here and see how this actually plays out. letting it drop and then pulling it back, letting it drop, pulling it back, kind of thing. Because we're drifting, it's important to realize, okay, you don't want to be dragging your line along the bottom. So that's why I'm reeling it in and trying to keep it off the ground or off the bottom of the water, bobbing it up and down. That's sort of I think that's a good spot right there. So when you sort of get an idea of how far you are and how the line reacts, and you can see how far you are off the bottom, and start predicting what you're starting to get some chop on the water now, that wind that they were talking about. It's a good idea to get in now. So we're going to do just that. We're going to go in.